So I got this request to do a tutorial on how to, measure centering using PowerPoint. This is one of the tools I've personally used to measure my centering before I send it off to PSA to get graded. Because when you're looking at a card, you can, tell how the edges are, the corners along with the surface, and make sure you always ask, who you're buying that card from. If it's raw, those questions, are there any surface scratches or whitening? And they should tell you. If not, you should be able to get your money back. You want to confirm that with the seller always. Centering is one of the most important pieces to getting a good grade, and so I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Basically, you add the pictures of the cards front and back to PowerPoint. Now when you do that, you want to make sure you zoom in as much as possible, go to shapes and select the line, go from one side and then measure that side of the centering right there, all the way to the art of the card, and then you do the same thing for this side, right? So from the edge to where the art forms, basically the borders, you calculate basically the total. So right here on the left, this card is left heavy. We have it at 0.2 inches wide. This right side is 0.18, right? So centering is not perfect, but the criteria to be a PSA 10, it has to be within that 55 to 45 range. That's the most important thing you need to know. You saw it was at 0.2 and 0.18. So you basically add those numbers, right? 0.2 plus 0.18 gives us 0.38. Divide, you do the left side divided by the total amount, which was 0.38. Look at that. So it's at 0.52. 52% is on the left. So the centering on this one is actually inside the criteria to be a 10. And the closer you are to 50, the better the centering on the card. So to check the right side, it's 0.18 divided by 0.38, 0.47. So this card was within that 55 to 45 range based on my PowerPoint measurements, and I sent this in, and of course it was a 10. And I knew it was a little bit left heavy, but I went through this measurement and made my decision ultimately that way. And before you buy the card, you can always do this. You can always make sure you measure the card. You do the same thing with the back, right? So 0.26, 0.26 and 0.23. Okay, so 0.26 plus 0.23, 0.49. Now you do 0.26 divided by 0.49, 53. It's a little bit higher than before, but still under 55. And that's the key, right? That's the key right there. So with this side being a 0.26 or 0.23 divided by 0.49, so 47% roughly. Again, it's above 45, so this is within that range for a PSA 10 criteria. Based on what they've said, PSA 10 should be within 55 to 45. And you do the same thing with the top to bottom. Top to bottom has actually more of a range to be. I believe it's 60-40 for the top and bottom. So if you don't have the card and you want to know, okay, is this worth picking up raw? Well, this is your best bet without having the card. This 0.23 plus 0.22, that's, they're so close together, that's for sure within that range. Both of these cards, both of these Charizards, the Rainbow got a 10, the Hidden Fates Shiny got a 10. And we use this for the majority of our cards that we want to send into PSA to grade. It's an extra step just to make sure what you're submitting is worth it. Please like and share this with anyone who needs help grading. This is one of the most important by far. Centering is crucial to getting a Gem Mint 10. If you want to increase your chances, be sure to do this. Again, best of luck grading. hopefully you guys can use this to your advantage. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope this helped you guys out. Until next time, see you guys.